Success leaves clues, but only if you're paying attention. The patterns that keep showing up in your results are not accidents. They're either building your future or quietly sabotaging it. Hello, I'm Frankie, founder of Auto Dojo, the path to excellence, and welcome to today's Auto Dojo Quick Hit. 5 minutes, one skill, 0 excuses. Let's go. In the last episode, we talked about finding your formula for success. Today, we go one level deeper because success does leave clues. So let's take a few minutes to find them. Tony Robbins has said for years that where focus goes, energy flows. And that is exactly what this episode is about. Noticing the patterns that keep repeating in your life, your sales, your relationships, your health, and your results. Here are the 3 keys. First, pattern recognition. Everything in life and nature runs on patterns. Think of the seasons. Seasonal patterns enable human beings to be able to settle in one place instead of constantly migrating just to survive. This also includes your habits, your dealership, your follow-up, your energy, your attitude, and your customer experience. The question is not whether patterns exist. The question is whether you are paying enough attention to see them. Look at your last 10 stellar surveys. Look at your positive social media comments. Look at what customers say to your face. Look at what your teammates say about you when they are being honest. What keeps showing up? If people keep saying you're great at follow-up, great at making them feel comfortable, or great at explaining the vehicle clearly, that is not random. That is a pattern. Build on it. Now look at the negative feedback. What keeps showing up there? If customers keep saying you rushed them, didn't listen, or didn't seem fully present, that is also a pattern. And if you keep ignoring it, you're not building success, you're protecting a habit that isn't working. This is where a lot of people get stuck. They want results, but they don't want to change patterns. They want success, but they don't want truth. Unfortunately, that's not how this works. The second key is pattern utilization. Once you recognize the pattern, what are you going to do with it? If something is working, plug it in intentionally. If something isn't working, stop doing it. Do more of what creates trust, confidence, and connection. Do less of what creates confusion, resistance, and lost deals. This is where the work gets real and often real difficult. Maybe your pattern of success is a calm tone, strong questions, and clear follow-up. Great. Use it. Maybe your pattern of failure is impatience, talking too much, or getting defensive when a customer pushes back. Great. Now you know what to stop doing. The point is not to beat yourself up. The point is to get smarter. If you can see the pattern, you can change the pattern. And if you can change the pattern, you can change the result. The third key is pattern creation. This is where success gets fun because once you know what works, you can create new patterns on purpose. You don't have to wait around and hope success magically shows up like a good parking spot on a Saturday. You can build it. Maybe that means creating a reset ritual before every customer. Maybe it means a better lead response routine. Maybe it means your own version of the one thing that gets you mentally locked in before the next appointment. Maybe it means using the same opening question every time that you want to build trust faster. Whatever it is, once you know the formula, you can create the rhythm. That's what the consultant from the last episode did. He recognized what was working, intentionally plugged it in, and his results spiked. That was not luck, that was pattern recognition, pattern utilization, and pattern creation in action. And this matters in every part of your life, not just sales. Your relationships run on patterns. Your health runs on patterns. Your energy runs on patterns. Your finances run on patterns. So if you keep getting the same results, don't just blame the month, the market, or Mercury being in retrograde. Look at the pattern. So go do it now. Pull your last 10 or more surveys or social media comments and write down the top 3 positive patterns and the top 3 negative patterns. Then choose one positive pattern to strengthen and dial in intentionally this week and one negative pattern to eliminate. Put both on a sticky note or a digital note where you will see them every day. Why is this important? Because what you repeat becomes your reputation, and what you reinforce becomes your future. When you recognize patterns, use them well, and create better ones with intention, you stop living by accident and start building success on purpose. So go take action, keep the customer first, and go dominate your floor. To receive these directly into your inbox every week, scan the QR code you see here, and I look forward to serving you in the Auto Dojo soon.